By this time, I would know there was something good to watch in Clemmy's boat shop. So I would go in, and he was very good to us. I mean, he didn't mind if we watched it, as long as we didn't get in trouble. Later on, he would give us a couple of tools that we would use, just 2 tools. We couldn't use a saw, we couldn't use a chisel. But he gave me one of those things called a draw knife with a blade in between. I don't know where he got that idea that it was that safe because it had a blade that long, but on the other hand, we could make a little boat or a sword or something like that. And he had a wood pile that was made of stuff that was left from cuttings, and that was we could go get some wood there. And he had 2 vices in his shop, but he would give us one that we could use. So.
That's nice. And so, what is this boat up here that you were?
Well, Clemmy always had a helper, and he was from Arundel, and his name was Clough. And when you make a boat, particularly when you're putting the ribs on, you have to have somebody to help you. And he did other things too. He's also was good on motors. So his name is Clyde Clough, and he would come down and play. And they had a good relationship, very good. And in the spring, they would hop in Clyde's old Model A and then go up the coast to see what was going on up there. Of course, I'm sure they had friends up there. And it's one big fraternity, the boat builders anyway. So Clyde, they had to have somebody like that to bend the ribs, and there's a lot of steaming to do. His boats weren't very big, but they were strong. And lots of times when I knew he was going to bend some ribs, I'd go down and watch him. The device that they had to bend the ribs is called steaming, and it's about, I don't know, it was maybe twice as long as the table as a box. And he had a boiler, which was to provide the steam, and they know exactly how long to do it. And they'd shape the ribs before they put them on the boat naturally. And when they were through, they'd come running out with a rib, and they'd put it in, stick it in there, and bend it. Put a couple of clamps or something like that to hold it. And they'd do that the whole boat. Must have been 60, 70 ribs in the boat.
Oh my goodness, it must have taken a long time.
It would, but you go down there, I'd go down there after school, and I'd see that they'd put in 4 or 5 more ribs, and they kept going. Yeah. He was a very, very gentle man.